Good morning, everyone. It's Sister Candace growing in grace. Our devotional today is the necessity of evangelism. And I want to tell each and every one of you, I appreciate so much your prayers, the cards that I've received. I asked you to still continue to remember Levi when you pray. I see the doctor again the 28th, and they'll repeat my blood work. But I can't tell you how much I appreciate the ones that are praying for me. Just trusting in the Lord. That's all we can do, is just keep looking unto Him, the author and the finisher of our faith. Devotional comes from John 4, 1 through 4. When therefore the Lord knew how the Pharisees had heard that Jesus made and baptized more disciples than John, though Jesus himself baptized not, but his disciples, he left Judea and departed again into Galilee, and he must needs go through Samaria. In the Bible times, Jewish people would go to great lengths to avoid going to Samaria. There was considerable tension between the Jews and the Samaritans, tracing back to the time of the Babylon captivity. Yet when Jesus was returning to his home in Galilee, he was compelled to go through Samaria by the reality that there were people who needed to hear that the Messiah had come. When the Bible uses the expression must needs go, it is a strong statement, a declaration of necessity. This was not a preference or a whim. Instead, Jesus was responding to God's commission on his life. He had to go there and tell the first lady he met at the well, and then the entire town, the good news. To Jesus, no one was insignificant, or unworthy of hearing the message of the gospel, not even the single woman whose others despised. Jesus was driven by urgency of reaching people. This was not a casual afterthought to Christ. He just didn't invite people to trust him when it was convenient or for his schedule, when they happened to be present. He purposely sought out those who needed salvation, and before he returned to heaven, he commanded us to take up the mission and make it our priority. Matthew 28, 19 and 20. The church today has many good and helpful programs. I am thankful for them. But if we are not careful, we can lose sight of the vital importance of evangelism. Nothing can substitute for it. Nothing can be allowed to crowd it out or diminish it. Jesus said, "And the other sheep I have which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, that they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one shepherd." John 10 and 16. Our growth principle is we must be diligent about reaching the lost with the gospel before it is too late. My throat and stuff is really, really, really dry. I'm sorry. I should have brought me some drink in here so I would have it. But I've enjoyed our devotionals, and I've been posting them on screenshots and stuff, but I wanted to try to get on here this morning and do the devotional, and to let you know that I truly appreciate your prayers more than you'll ever know. I'm trusting in the Lord. I'm trusting that He's answering our prayers, and that I will get a good report at the doctor when I go the 28th, and that He's holding my hand through this whole thing. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Know that I love you. I'm praying for you. But the Lord loves you so much more.